This is my thoughts on the remake of Carrie. Personally, I like this a lot more than the remake. I mean, the original Carrie. However, yep, there's another button for this one. I feel like this place is incredibly safe. Like, where's the explosion that Carrie has, and then not really building up to anything. Just like the original. And, I think that's why people have mixed feelings about it, I'm guessing, of this film. But, whenever they see it, people like to just have mixed feelings. People hate mixed feelings. I feel the same way about the original. I think that's the problem why it's not that great of a remake or adaptation. Or it was fine as a standalone film. This is fine. I'll tell you. I'll talk more about the problems gripes I have with this. I try to step about it after the review. Okay. So even though it's Carrie being born, then we have jump. Yes, she's in her teens. People making fun of Carrie. Then in one time, the teacher decides to abuse her power by giving one of the bullies physical discipline by making her run hours, laps until her feet bleed. She said, "That's what her yeah." And the reason why she was not because she did anything wrong to Carrie. No, she did, but the reason why because she spoke out of turn because everyone was exhausted of the physical labor that they were going through with the exercise and stuff, and saying it's too much. But how instead of just giving them normal detention or suspension, they decide to give them physical discipline until their face bleed, and that's their idea. Or until they feel bad for what they did to Carrie. So the teacher, the gym teacher, is kind of an asshole, and it's just she. So yeah, this is the one teacher we see more often in this movie. That's one verse, and it's just stupid, and it makes this teacher feel unlikable and we don't know. I mean, she ends up being the crowd that laughs at Carrie. So what makes her so different from her? And she doesn't stop at the people from pouring on Carrie, and the movie focus more heavily on Carrie, and it just has gives you as much as reason, if not 1% more reasons, no, just as much as reason to sympathize with Carrie, just like the original, which was you're not really sure what clue is. You just know she's a virgin, and she doesn't know what period it is. She's kind of a bimbo, religious bimbo, and that's how it's come across. I know I know, like, look. It's just I know that this is fictional and taking place in modern time, but that's the thing. This is taking place in modern time, 2013. The Carrie came out in 1976, I think. I don't know. I just can buy it more if it's takes place a time before television and what the internet got really popular. I mean, and look, I can't say the same thing for the old one, but don't they have like biology class or something? So shouldn't you know what the period is? I can't say that we'll learn biology class in the 70s, but I can say in the 2000s they were. So what was like, really? And when the mother is afraid of Carrie and of what she can do and her powers, says after the free ass structure of her locking Carrie in the room and stuff for her to pray. And I will say the mother does feel like she actually gives a crap about Carrie. And these two people who want to give Carrie a good night out, care about Carrie, and you feel like they care about Carrie. And the pink blood, once again, like the climax is exactly the same. Pig blood falls on Carrie, then the guy gets killed with an empty pig blood bucket. Except this feels more dramatic and tragic. That's the only difference. You feel more tragedy and sympathy when Carrie does snap. But then you start to realize, wait, why should I? Again, it's very shady on. They don't give you, when they don't like the original, they don't give you a good idea of what Carrie's identity is like, and you don't feel like she ever truly drifts into a madness, and like you're on the edge of your seat, that you feel like she's getting bullied enough, and you don't feel like the first one, you don't feel like she gets bullied enough, let's say. And you've also feel like not enough bad stuff happened to her like the original. And I say what makes this better than the original is is casting Chloe Grace Moretz as Carrie. And she does make better about playing a tragic figure than the original character. However, the problem is they really don't they don't let her be her own Carrie in this film. Not really. It's like the same taking place in the same continuity as the original Carrie is a remake. And it's like same problem with Brandon Routh's Superman. Look, I love that film. I love Superman Returns. Everything about it I love Brandon Routh's Superman. But I think I know why people don't really like it. And it's because they don't let Brandon Routh be his own version of Superman, like they did it with Christopher Reeves or Henry Cavill, and that's why they got big as Superman, and that's why Brandon Routh didn't. They just had them play the original icon version of Superman without really giving his own spin on any level, which it makes sense because saying it takes place in the same continuity. But this is a remake. Can't you let Chloe Grace Moretz be a trash cat, but let her do her own thing with Carrie character? And so I have mixed feelings about them. As the film itself, it's a 9 out of 10, just like the original. It's. I guess I'm just going to have to sell for this one till we get a good Carrie movie that I can really be happy with. Because this is technically the best Carrie movie, and also counting the sequel of Carrie that's been off of the original. This and the sequels and the original Carrie this is actually the best Carrie movie that ever made. Because it's the closest it comes to making a tragic character. It just doesn't feel like, it really, hits you like you want it to be hit. Like in Joker or Rob Zombie's Halloween or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 or other tragedy films like Someone's Playworks or The Person Being Wildflower or pretty much every one of the original Halloween films when you look at them and highlight it. So yeah, that's all. Or every one of the original Friday 13th films, or the remake of Friday 13, or just anything. Cause that's all I can think of. Or it's just I'm a little upset because I don't think we're going to get another Carrie adaptation anytime soon. And I don't think I'm going to be fully happy right now when I die, because I know I probably won't see that in this life. That Carrie adaptation I always wanted, because since I was check out the characters in the book, and I thought, holy crap, this character interesting, and yeah. So yeah, this sucks. This feeling sucks. I'm having my Pennywise blanket. That's all. Did I give it a 9 out of 10? Yeah, I did. So yeah, in case I've changed my mind, yes, I do think this is still the best Carrie, and yes, I do think it's better than the original. I just wish that they gave Carrie a much more I'm glad they gave him a more interesting character arc than the original. However, I don't think it's interesting enough, or it's not deep as enough as a character arc. It's basically my same problem with the first Shining movie. I like the Stan Kubrick Shining movie, but I just wish, like, I feel like there was a curve that this film was heavily on, like where you missed a serious amount of Jack's character arc of drifting into madness. I hope if they made a director's cut of that film, then that probably could free me if they give it out and make it like 3 hours long. To explore, also enough time to explore the kid's powers, and how he offers sort of shines and stuff, and more of the Jack driven into madness and the kids finding the kids' powers and stuff. Yeah, probably could have been cool. Probably could have been awesome. I bet instead of average, like the signs showed up, should turn out. But I'm talking about okay. So I'm not like the original. I'm not thrilled with this. I love it as a movie, but I'm not thrilled with the adaptation, how they handled the adaptation, because it just doesn't feel like tragedy enough. It just feels still too fun. That's all. So yes, 9 out of 10. Wait, I said that. Shit.